Have you ever played the game musical chairs? You know, in a game where the way that it works is that there are a number of chairs that are all around, and basically there's always at least one chair less than the number of participants. And when the music stops, you're supposed to go and run and find a seat and just sit in it. And then whoever doesn't find a seat is left out, and then they remove a chair, and the game continues all over and over again until someone ends up being the winner. It's interesting, but to me, I see a lot of the possibilities, the dreams that we have, the jobs that we take on, the careers that we decide to move into. I see it as one big game of musical chairs. And, you know, for each individual out there, at some point, the music stops. It might be that you graduated college and you needed to get a job. It was just the thing that happens next. You know, perhaps you had a child and you're like, okay, in order to provide, like, I need to make sure I'm doing what is necessary right now. Maybe you had a dream and it was going and you were thinking about it really far, and you told someone, and that person said, well, that's not really possible, or that's not really realistic. You know, let's be pragmatic here, shall we? Whatever it is, you know, in fact, I'm gonna invite you right now to think about what, like, one dream that you had, one possibility that you were living into, one career that you had, and one decision around it, and when the music stopped for you. And what happens is that when the music stops in this game, people immediately start like running to whatever the nearest seat is for them. Whether it's the right seat or not, it doesn't matter. They just want to take whatever is right there. And I have this feeling, this vision of the game of musical chairs taking place, and people at various times in their lives just saying, like, I need to sit down. Whatever seat is here, I got it. I'm in it. The challenge becomes that, well, two things. Firstly, there's chairs being removed, and some people get left out of this here, so they end up with no career that they're actively pursuing, even though they were playing the game to start out with. And then the second part is that the music doesn't often turn back on for everyone, right? They're in that chair and they stay in that chair, and maybe they move maybe when the music comes back on, they move to the next chair right next to them because it's the safest and they don't want to let go in case the music turns off again really quickly. Whatever it is, all right, you're getting the analogy. So I see this here, and when it comes to Empjoyment, I think my goal is to turn the music back on. To turn the music on, to keep the music blaring, and to not have the fear of it turning off anytime soon. If you want to go sit in a chair, go sit in it for fun. Go check it out. See, is it warm? Is it your kind of chair? Feel free. Or go straight in the path to the exact chair that you wanted. For me, it's a Chase lounge chair. I hope I'm saying that right. It's the one where you get to like sit down and put your feet up on it, and it's just like one big rectangular block. That's my kind of chair. I can sit in that kind of chair forever. That's actually, to me, that's Empjoyment. Empjoyment is that chair right now. I'm sitting in my Chase lounge. And for each of us, it might be something different. What we're looking to do here at Empjoyment is to turn the music on and help you get into the chair that you really want to without fear of the music stopping. And you know what? When the music does stop, giving you basically your own portable stereo that you can turn on at any time. I say portable stereo, we're over here in the time where we each have phones and different things like that. So this is basically your own playlist that you can just like toss on. And I wanted to take some time to talk through that here and share this with you, because like that's a lot of what drives what we do here at Empjoyment. You know, the vision I have is for everyone in the world to just stand up and just go to the seat that they want for them. And not to rush there, not to run there, not to have to worry about the music turning off, but just feel comfortable being able to do it. And just getting into the place that feels right for them. And it's cool because like some people, they might have multiple chairs. They might go through and say like, hey, I have this job that fulfills me. And I also have this passion of like singing. I'll use myself in this case, singing, you know, or like maybe it's around helping youth find the leadership skills in them at an earlier age and giving them that opportunity. Whatever it is, there's so many different possibilities out there. Perhaps for you, it's the travel. Whatever it is, there's these chairs out there. And I want to make sure that the music keeps on playing. So that's what we're doing here at Empjoyment. I invite you to come be a part of it and to come add your music to the mix here. Because as long as we're all out here, then the music keeps on going. And if we can look at each other in the eye and help guide each other to their next stop, and help remind each other that we don't need to turn off the music, and that chair, the idea that they have of what they want out of their experience is possible, and not only possible, but something that like we are holding them accountable to get. Well, quite frankly, I think we will find the joy that comes all through Empjoyment. It's my job here to empower joy. It's my job to help you experience enjoyment through employment, whatever that looks like for you, and to explore all the possibilities that you choose to do. So thank you very much for letting me share a little bit of this vision. I'd love to hear whether that analogy resonated with you, or if there's another way that you might think about it. How do you look at Empjoyment? How do you look at the way that we go through life, and how we handle our dreams and the possibilities that we think of, and how we spend our time for both life and work? There's no right way with any of this. This is just my fun way of thinking about it. And I'd love to hear more from you. So with that, here is to doing the things that bring you joy each and every day. I'm Nemo Ashong. I'm looking forward to hearing more from you soon. Take care.